muscle. Yeah, say my whole name if you speaking on me. It's a felony to hate on niggas you come up with. The stripe on me, yeah, cause I keep it 100. Said if it's for me, for you, you ain't do nothing for me. They want my head behind my back, they want me 6 under. Loyalty is all liars, I don't want nothing from you. I don't want nothing from you, no, no. Loyalty is all liars, I don't want nothing from you. I don't want nothing from you, no, no.
Yeah, it's some niggas who facetious, and chicks who see the truth and won't believe shit. They'll keep babies before a secret. Watch who you eat with. This round table where the elite sit. If niggas gon' pay you, then take at least 6 figures and go figure it out. Know some people gon' be phony if they in it for clout. Know some niggas gon' be thirsty if we sit in a drought. Couple of them swear they hurt me cause I'm sitting this out. Guess who dick in your mouth? Chase the money, the woman is complimentary. I pray they tell the truth about me and my documentary. Say you don't remember me, cool, I jog your memory. Run into a place in mind where you pretend to be a boss, nigga, but that never match your energy, of course, nigga. It makes sense why I'm an enemy.
Faith in my hustle, we got green and muscle. Yeah, say my whole name if you speaking on me. It's a felony to hate on niggas you come up with. The stripe on me, yeah, cause I keep it on.
We out? We ready? Alright. Well, we back. Nobody put us on episode
we back.
58. Yo, we here. Nobody put us on episode 58. It's
Yes,
your boy,
sir.
Dutch Real P. I'm here with my guy.
Father God.
And we got a special guest. I'm honored, man. We have a special guest in the building, and he's from the home.
Another
base.
Queens edition.
The home.
We showing a lot of love to Queens the last couple of weeks.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. It's been
lie.
a while that, because we ain't really connected with the hometown like how I expected. But we coming up. We coming up, and they coming along. But shout out to my guy, TGIFly. He in the building, man.
Yo.
We good?
All right, we good.
Levels up. We good.
What's good, man? Thank you for having me.
Yo, Fly, man, it's a pleasure, man. Because
Definitely.
remember, I reached out to you maybe back in like 2018.
A minute ago.
Yeah, it was a minute ago, right? I reached out to you, and you told me you was gonna come through. You told me you was working on some things, and when you get a chance, you'll come through. But we did take a break though, so I guess in time, due time. But you're here now.
Everything happens for a reason, right?
Right.
So you here. So we here. So let me ask Fa, what's going on? How you been, man?
Everything good, It's another day, another dollar,
Yeah.
Working on these moves, you know what I'm saying?
I see you, man. I see you out here.
Shot another video last night.
I see
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Kels, man.
Shout out to my man Kels. Shout out to my nigga Graf pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah, I seen you and Graf in the store. I was eating.
That was the last day at outside dining, so I was
thinking like
we were
that.
just having a meeting. But he's like, yo, this is the last day outside dining. Let's go somewhere and sit down.
A lot of people thought like that. I was like, I felt like a dick.
Hold on, so y'all was out in the cold?
Nah, we was inside. It was like the last time.
It was the last.
Inside.
And they turned, and people throwing free. They threw us a free bottle of Hennessy, big joint. You know what I'm saying? Over there on Broadway, 903, 913, Sweet Ball, some shit like that. Okay. Yeah, so shout out to DJ Chase.
I say that because I seen people on my IG, they was like going hard, like it's the last day, indoor dining, yada yada. So
this could be it for the winter. Real shit. Yeah. You heard what Cuomo said? You might be after Christmas, might be shut down for a month.
I said this is the plan. So they're gonna shut us down right after Christmas because basically they want you to spend. They want us to go out. Of course, they need people to go out and spend. So what they was gonna do? We want people to go out and spend. After you go out and spend, we shut you down. Bung, hit you with a stimulus check, right? Which is gonna pay you back your money.
Trump check. The last Trump check.
Little bum ass $1,200.
Yeah, little bum ass 12, right? And then after that, you know what I mean? And that's all. That's all what's going on. It's a cycle. I know. But they not that's so obvious to me. Because I knew when I seen that, I was like, yo, that's mad obvious.
You taking the vaccine?
No. Yo, you heard? Yo,
they got the black.
That's why I asked you that because it's about to be a time where you motherfucker, street niggas, scamming niggas, whatever y'all niggas do. When that vaccine shit, give me some paperwork to say I got a vaccine. Cause that's what it's coming to. You ain't gonna be able to do no business. You ain't gonna be able to travel. You ain't gonna be doing nothing unless you had that vaccine. And that's real shit. So I'm gonna need y'all because I'm not taking that shit.
People to take that shit, man.
Yeah,
they be having niggas dancing. You seen the video? They was dancing outside the hospital.
Yo, that's ridiculous.
That's foul.
That's ridiculous.
That's foul.
And
that had to be orchestrated. Come on.
Nah. The biggest coincidence for me was son saying that a black woman created the vaccine.
Yeah. See, what's up with your man?
See, man.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. When I seen that, I was like, damn, Trump
And
was
that-
right.
and that-
Yo,
and that-
I ain't gonna front.
Yo,
Like, damn,
because-
Trump was right about this
Listen,
nigga.
man, let me
Yo.
tell you something, man. Look how all the puppets is saying about the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that we look up to, you know what I'm saying, telling you to take the vaccine. Like, no, I will never take that vaccine.
Who told niggas to take the
First
vaccine?
person I seen was Lupe Fiasco. That was the first dude. You know what I'm
I didn't
saying?
expect
And
that.
he's
I didn't expect that from him.
He's an intelligent brother.
Yeah,
so,
he intelligent, but
like,
I don't
He's
think
smoking moon rock.
He don't got the clout for that. So
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah,
that was
if
weird.
it was somebody
but
like Cardi, I mean, or somebody that you know,
you never know who might be first. They going.
You think so?
they had niggas doing that shit on the TV. They had people getting the vaccine.
On TV, yeah.
See, that's
Had like
crazy,
the
bro.
first black lady.
Yeah, it was a nurse at that. She's sitting there
right.
looking stupid. Yeah, let me see you in 30 days.
Boy, I got a couple homegirls that's nurses.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, but
Essential workers.
they ain't too thrilled about taking that vaccine.
Because they got to take it first, right? It goes out to them.
Because we don't know
They
what the
don't
fuck
have
is in it.
They don't have to take it.
They don't have to.
They don't have to take it.
Okay, so their job
But-
is not on the line.
But not from what I know, cause
Okay.
I be peeping. They just be saying like little slick shit here and there, but they not really
Like,
trying to be.
Like saying, don't take that shit.
If you want to be honest, I feel like this shit is the Tuskegee experiment all over again. But niggas don't know their history. Feel me? So when you don't know your history, shit just keeps happening over and over and over again. So I mean, I'm not gonna be nobody test dummy.
Yeah.
But the older people, though, I noticed a lot of older people are willing to take that vaccine.
I mean,
I spoke to a couple older people.
it's because they scared.
Yeah, I'm about to say they scared.
They
like,
scared.
You see, certain places over 65, you can't come outside during the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
it's real.
I feel like I understand when people say like they don't need to close, they don't need to shut everything down. And I mean, if you old or at a higher risk, you should stay inside.
Yeah.
Feel me? And everybody else that's not should be able to go about their day. But I mean, it's just so many factors that go into whatever's going on that you just never know what's really
Let me
going
ask y'all
on.
this. Do any of y'all know anything that's in it or anything about it?
I heard that it'd be
For real. Like, I don't
it'd be
know.
fecal matter.
See?
Son, I heard it was Clorox in it.
And I ain't gonna lie. And somebody who told me, you took a corona test? Anybody took a corona test?
I never took it, no.
Maybe there's two people that told me that. After they took a corona test, it's like something was off about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as they thinking, they be forgetting shit. It's like,
I'm not gonna hold you.
It's possible.
I seen this article that the CDC sent test kits that was contaminated to like an urban community, and that shit didn't make the news, but it was real news.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like on the news, so they essentially were just giving people corona that didn't have it or didn't know that they had it. And another thing that my homegirls be saying is that the test is wildly inaccurate.
I felt like that.
And
Like
one my homegirl, she's like a respiratory therapist or some shit like that. So her patients get tested every day, and she was like, "Yeah, Monday
it could be negative. Next day it could
Tuesday,
be positive. Yeah.
Thursday negative." She like, "Yo, bro, like what the fuck?"
And I heard like some people was letting them like do it themselves, like letting them stick the shit
Swab
up
them.
their own, like
get up their brain.
yeah, like I'm seeing. Yeah, so you're right. This is new, man. This is crazy.
It's
This
scary,
is crazy.
man. It's scary.
It's a scary time.
Think about the places that's open, right? I'm not sure about Florida, but I know
Atlanta,
Georgia
Atlanta's
is
open.
one of the highest rated HIV, states, right?
Mm-hmm.
So corona, immune system, HIV. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
So-
get what you're saying.
You know what I
like,
mean? So
it's
why is them places still open? They haven't been closed since March.
They don't wear no mask.
I'm not sure about Florida, but
I know people that went out there and they was like, "Yo, when you walk in the spot with the mask on, everybody looking at you like, yo, you're bad vibes."
Yo,
what?
that's crazy.
I wanna,
They dubbing
That's
them
I wanna
crazy.
live. I'm 75, motherfucker.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. I was up in the middle of the night one night, and I was looking through my stories, and niggas was definitely partying in Atlanta. I was
Man,
like,
niggas been
damn.
partying the whole time, bro.
I'm like,
Everybody I know
damn.
going out there for New Year's.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? Like they saying right now like it's the worst that it's ever been right now.
Yeah, yeah.
But we still the fuck open. So how bad is it? Cause before it got worse or before it got bad, they shut us
Shut
down.
down.
For me, and now it's like
goes back to what I was saying. Once that money, you know what I mean, that money flowing. That's why shit is open.
Oh, they want niggas to get sick, so they take that vaccine.
They just need to give niggas unemployment again. Like that 600 that they was doing. I'm dead ass.
Yeah, they need to bless niggas.
I'm dead ass because
I think
I
that's
need
coming.
that.
No,
I need that.
Coming. I think that's coming.
They probably gonna cut it in half, but it's really families out here that
really
need that shit.
Yeah, like motherfuckers are struggling right now. Like,
yeah.
More than ever.
Do you know anybody that been affected by the COVID?
I mean, I know like friends of friends, but one of my close friends, he had pneumonia, and he had this shit in like April, March, I want to say, and he went to the hospital, and they didn't even test him. They just gave him some pills for the pneumonia, told him he probably had COVID, and sent him home and said, "Don't come back until you can't breathe." Literally.
Yeah. You know what? Because my uncle just had it. You know what I mean? And said the same thing. He said he's feeling better, but the same thing like you said. He took the test one day. They told him he was good. Then took it again. Told him he had it. But he's saying he's feeling. The only symptom he told me he had was a fever. But he said other than that, he's been good. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I am lying. I know a few people that told me my uncle had it. He couldn't and he's like 50 something.
Yeah, man.
But he just couldn't taste anything. And my homegirl too. She just couldn't taste anything. I mean, I feel like I had that shit.
That's crazy.
Probably back in
February and January, I think I had it.
Like January, no lie, bro. I feel like I had that shit in December, January.
I say November for me. I went to Mexico. Not this November, of course. Last November. Went to Mexico. Yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah, not this.
A lot of time went by, yo.
I
ain't gonna lie, that shit flew over my head like November.
Yeah, last November.
Yeah.
Went to Mexico, came back. Had the flu. They didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yo, just rest up. Yo, stay away from people. They had told me to stay in the room. They gave me nothing, drink Gatorade.
Nothing you took was working.
Nothing. Yo, I felt I was going to die.
I took
I was like, yo, I'm going to die.
I took mad meds. Like, I took Mucinex. I was drinking mad tea.
I'm dramatic.
I
ain't gonna front.
I don't like taking pills.
I'm mad pussy.
Organic with
I'm
me.
mad pussy when I'm sick.
Trying to be
Black
like
seed
that.
oil.
I'm mad pussy.
See, I ain't gonna lie.
You did that?
Black seed oil, and I always start my.
You did it yourself?
Yeah. Well,
you did
made my black seed oil. No, I kind of, you know what I mean, from the hockey spot.
No, I'm saying like you took care of yourself.
Yeah, I took
you
care
took
of
care of yourself.
I don't fuck with.
I lay in the bed, man.
That shit,
I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I do.
I be on some
I be
regular
on some
doctor.
sick
Why
meds.
though? Why? What do
Yo,
that?
my
What
nigga.
taking all that
Cause,
shit do for you?
yo,
It
I
don't
be in
heal
pain.
you.
No.
It relieves your pain. It don't heal you.
Don't. Nah, he right.
I
ain't
know,
gonna lie.
but I don't want to hear that.
I'm not gonna lie,
Pain.
look, when the shit,
Yeah, we
when
gonna
it,
talk to this nigga. These niggas hit him.
when they first put us on lockdown. I mean, I was seeing mad people like, stay inside, wash your hands. They was saying that shit could get in your head. So if you nah, son, they was wailing. They was like, yo,
they did.
If you go outside, when you come back inside, you should take a shower, wash your
wash your
hair,
clothes,
leave your clothes. So I'm like,
dryer,
yo, what? I'm
throw
like,
it in
this
heat.
is wild. So I'm like, yo, my man, I hit my man. And he like, yo, bro, I'm not really worried about this shit, cause I mean, I take care of myself. And he was like, that's one thing they not even really trying to talk about is what you should be doing to protect yourself. They telling you what you should be doing to like not catch it. And it's like, yo, if this shit is as airborne as they say it is, but that's another story. If it's as airborne as they say it is, then everybody's probably gonna get it. And these are the steps that you should take to build your immune system. So that's when, shout out to my guy Tyree. He put me on to the elderberry, the black seed oil.
Black seed
I mean,
lemons, the alkaline from the lemons.
Yeah, the chlorophyll. I mean, the spirilla. I can't even pronounce all that shit, but I was taking all of that shit ever since he put me on. And I'm a nigga, I be getting sick at the drop of a hat. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been sick 3 times this year. For me, starting back from March. And I got sick again right when they put us on lockdown. I got sick again. I mean, and I be dealing with anxiety. So that shit was like, I couldn't watch the news, bro. Like, I had to just mind my business.
I ain't gonna lie.
And I think that's been the best thing for me, just to stay away. Like, nigga, I went on Twitter. I muted all of the COVID, Corona. I muted all of that shit, bro. Because I'll be sitting down and I'll just be like, yo, can I breathe? Like, I don't think I could breathe right now.
For real.
I said that the other day.
Anytime my throat itches something, I'm like, damn.
I said that the other day.
Don't tell me I'm getting this shit, y'all. Real shit.
I said that the other day.
I be feeling like, yo, like it's so many ways that they could fuck with us, bro, to where this shit could be nothing and you make that shit something in your head for me. So it's like, it is what it is at this point. But I think niggas just need to eat right. I mean, build their immune system and I mean, just practice good hygiene, bro.
That's a fact.
And if you sick, stay home. Nigga.
Stay home, yeah. A lot of niggas don't do that.
It's been a weird year because think about the top of the year, the corona and then George Floyd. Now think about from the first 6 months of this year to the last 3, or maybe last 2. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that shit is forgot about already. What? For some reason, like as far as the police brutality.
Oh, yeah.
All that
I see what you're saying.
Under the rug.
I see what you're saying. Like the marches, they ain't really broadcasting the marches.
I'm not saying
because
maybe I'm not saying it's us, but I'm saying maybe of this second wave. They said it was gonna be a second wave anyway, but is it to defer us? Because I ain't gonna lie, that was the most we ever was on point as a people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So are you trying to defer us? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit to this.
I think really it's just niggas ain't seen nothing wild enough yet in the media. You know what I mean? Cause
then that's sad.
Like it is what it is at this point, and I be feeling like a lot of shit is made to make us do that. So I feel like whenever they ready for us to wild out again, they gonna make it happen, and it's gonna be portrayed as such.
Yeah.
For me, I don't think niggas is still. It's definitely not the topic of discussion anymore.
Right.
But it's still around.
Facts.
I mean, and it's niggas that's still advocating for that shit.
Somebody just got hit last week.
Yeah.
Some cop killed somebody last week.
Yeah, see, and I don't want it to be to a point where everybody's numb to that shit because we just see it so much. I mean, and
I think it got there a little bit though.
It did, cause down south, it didn't even make a lot of shit. Don't make the news. Like 13 niggas got hung over the last 3 months,
and
down south. That's before the election. All that they was hanging niggas. From trees, literally.
And
that never.
They kept saying, and they were saying shit like, "Oh, it's suicide."
Yeah, that's bullshit, man. I'll be meaning to make it a thing. Like I'm gonna start tweeting that shit. Like I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm not.
For real.
Yeah.
Never.
I feel like if you one of them niggas that be speaking on what's going on and you got some type of influence in your hood and I mean, or wherever you from, just throw that out there once in a while. Like, I'm perfectly fine. Like Shorty that you seen Shorty that spoke at, was it in Minneapolis? Young black girl.
Black lady,
she went up and she went crazy on all of them niggas.
Right.
And she was like, yo, the police is harassing me.
Yeah,
for me,
remember that. Remember her.
And she was posting like, "Yo, look, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't want to die. So if anything happens to me and y'all hear that, that's false for me, cause that shit is real. I mean,
they'll even try to spin that. She crazy.
Yeah, they. I mean, they gonna do what they can.
I think he going to trial, right? Old boy, Breonna Taylor's,
yeah.
I'm saying he was fighting for his life, bro.
Oh, the boyfriend?
Yeah,
taking him to trial.
Yeah, because Tyler Perry just donated $100,000 for his
Yeah.
lawyers.
Shout out to Tyler Perry.
He made a GoFundMe, but he
That's
only had 10 bands in there. He seen
Tyler
that.
Perry came through on that. I seen that.
So that's real. We don't even.
Yeah,
I mean, that brother gonna need help.
And I'm not gonna lie, son. You be on Twitter and like you could see like it be bots.
Oh yeah.
It be bots that's like changing the narrative. Like you see it, you see something, and you be like, well, he was a thug, he was dealing. They just stay mad or the falsest shit ever. And you go to their page and they be like, make America great again.
Yup.
And they be like following 3,000 people and got 10 followers.
10 followers.
Yo, like who's doing this?
Yeah,
like
that,
why y'all doing
remember
this?
They was saying that dude knew George Floyd. That shit. That whole shit was fake.
That shit was
bro.
fake, son.
And who made that?
It's so crazy. And
can't be clout chasing that much for somebody to do that.
You know what I think the craziest thing? Another crazy thing for 2020 is they got fact checks on social media. Like they be fact checking the president. Like, yeah, you said this, but that was a lie. But it's like, yo, like that's what this shit came to. Cause niggas could control shit with lies.
Nowadays, motherfuckers go to the internet before doing they due diligence.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I just seen some shit where a nigga made a fake tweet with Kevin Durant on purpose.
What you mean? He made a fake tweet? Like
he
posed as Kevin Durant?
Nah, what did he do, son? No, he found a ESPN template.
Okay.
And he quoted Kevin Durant with it wasn't a real quote. It wasn't real.
Yeah.
And Jason Williams, dumbass, went on the show and was like, and used that. I forgot. Right.
Fell for the trap.
And son that made the shit was just laughing like, yo, y'all niggas don't do y'all job. Son had to apologize. Like Jay Williams had to apologize. Like, oh, I got my sources wrong. Yeah, man.
That's
niggas don't be doing their job, and that's exactly why them NBA niggas be mad. Not the.
That's a fact. Nah, that's a fact.
He not talking to the media for the whole season.
Yeah, he just. I feel like he talked to one person. It was it Taylor Rooks or I feel like she posted it. That's fire if he did talk to her. I'm only doing my shit with black women. I bet
that makes sense, and I can see him doing that.
Yeah,
I can see him doing that too. That's something he would do.
He be on his shit. I fuck with Kyrie.
He was the one that started the boycott. He didn't want to be no.
He didn't want to play no bubble.
I mean, they ain't want to. They wasn't rocking with that.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
They was like, yo, boy, you not even playing anyway, bro. Like, but I get him though. He was right.
He was really saying, yo, let's take a stand and hurt these niggas' pockets.
But being that we brought on sports, how you feel like how they brought it back to the arenas? Like, I don't like it.
I mean,
I like the bubble.
But the bubble is one bubble. Feel me? How many bubbles you gonna have?
9 teams.
Listen,
how we gonna do that?
You see, look, when you have the bubble, right? I felt the players. There's no home advantage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you got to see who is really who.
It's still like that because there's no crowd.
There's still no crowd like that.
There ain't no crowd.
Think about it. If they have a bubble, all these teams in these markets, they commentators, everything. They whole staff.
Yeah, stop.
People gonna lose their jobs.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but I mean, it's safety. It's for the second wave coming.
I think
they let people in the stadium like a little bit or no.
It's only. I think it's 6 teams that's saying that they gonna let people.
I know Texas don't give a fuck. They letting niggas in the building.
Texas,
it seems like they gonna let people.
Atlanta probably one of them other cities. For me, but
that's sick.
Atlanta, the Hawks just did some fire shit too. They I don't know what they doing with their bread, but I feel like they refinanced something with a black owned bank.
Yeah, it's a lot of black owned banks in Atlanta.
Yeah,
right.
So they whatever they did, they walked away from the big market banks and they fuck with a black owned bank, and I think that's dope because Atlanta's black.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, do something that's gonna benefit the town. Like, I feel like all the NBA teams should do that shit.
It's a lot of power that these players got that they don't use.
It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? But, it's contracts.
Don't be wanting to get into that, though.
Yeah, because they'll lose everything like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's a lot of politics.
I feel like Kyrie really with it.
Yeah, Kyrie really
Bron not really with it. Bron just got the
both
clout.
Sides.
He do.
He play both sides. Like, I'm going to say this, so I can cover this side.
He do.
But I fuck with my niggas.
Because that shit that was happening in China, and he was like, he made it.
I remember that.
It wasn't like he wasn't condemning whatever was going on. He tried to act like he didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, I get it. You gotta play the game for me, but it's some niggas that's just on some like what nigga, and Kyrie be in tune with like the niggas that's like the real leaders of that. The niggas that should be the leaders of our communities. Like I don't know if y'all niggas familiar with niggas like 19 Keys and Brother Polite.
Yeah,
nigga, he be like those is his niggas that he going to. So I feel like he's
in tune.
He in tune.
That's what's up. Yo, Rowdy Rebel home, man. From GS9. Rowdy Rebel. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day, man. Rowdy Rebel, man.
Shout out to my cameraman. He was over there. My son One Take.
He was out there? Yo, he got some good ass footage.
He fuck with them. Yeah, he fuck with them. You probably it was it's a video that's going around where Rowdy was on the car.
Yeah, that's what I seen. Yeah.
His son come all the way around. That's him.
Okay, he out there.
Yeah, I might be looking for a new cameraman.
Yo, bro, he was popping shit already though.
Yeah, what he say? He's
the king of New York.
Fuck it.
King of New York is back.
They was hot before he left, man. What's somebody going to say?
Bobby was hot. I give Robbie.
Hold on.
He get an honorable.
Wait. Hold on.
He get the second command by default.
He can't get the King of New York title. That's what
I'm saying. That's blasphemy.
Yo, man, we just had Tekashi say he was the King of New York, so I don't even think that shit really matters no more. But I would rather give it to him than that nigga.
Yeah, I would. But
so what? He's King of New York. He ain't rap.
Who the King of New York?
As a talent. Right now, I say who got the crown. I say Boogie. I'll give it to Boogie because he got the numbers and he got on all sides of the board. Yeah. He's ahead of the standings in a lot of stuff.
I fuck with A Boogie.
I think so. From New York, because
I ain't mad at that.
I feel like I might be reaching. I feel like he's our little baby.
Little baby.
Why
little baby though?
Little baby is on one right now. I ain't gonna lie.
There was a time. Listen, let's not forget. A Boogie was on one,
and Lil Baby
always
been
spitting.
Yeah, but it's a little slowed down.
Nah, he ain't slowed down, nigga. We're not gonna do that.
Lil Baby ain't taking no
Nah,
L's.
that's his best album, nigga. Not talking about Lil Baby slowed down, but A Boogie slowed down a little bit.
How? Why you said that?
They did catch a case. He got caught up with some guns and bud. But it was his birthday. But still, look, He kind of this year was kind of this year for A Boogie.
Why do you say that?
I didn't hear him this year.
If you did, 2.0 came out the day before Valentine's Day, on 13th, February 13th. You know I got a memory like an elephant, nigga.
I don't even.
He don't even remember that. Nah,
2.0 was his best.
Y'all remember that?
Artist 2.0.
Only you.
How
many? Y'all remember?
He dropped the deluxe. And it did numbers. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at that.
We not mad. I'm not mad at that. But what I'm saying is his impact this year. It wasn't there like that. The last maybe like 2 years ago, he was on everything. I remember, and you know what it was too? I guess because of the pandemic, I'm not, you know what I mean? That's another thing that plays a part. But when he wasn't, when he did his shows, Tidal, remember when they had that Tidal show? That shit was big. Yo, he was big then. I think he came out last.
I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody knew his words.
Bro, he headline,
Summer Jam,
headline Rolling Loud.
Summer Jam, Rolling Loud, like around that time. Yeah. But I feel like this year, kind of chilled. Maybe took a little break. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But
Boogie's still doing his thing.
A Boogie
nice. The only reason now, that's why I compared them.
Yeah, he did some smart shit with the OnlyFans shit too. I like that. I like the idea.
What he did?
He going to release unreleased music on his OnlyFans. Even though it's gonna get leaked, but doesn't matter. You gonna pay for me to get my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was clever.
That makes sense. You fuck with Lil Baby?
Yeah, I fuck with Lil Baby.
Who you listen to? Like who do you listen to today?
Who did I listen to today? I ain't really listening to nobody. I listen to I don't want to lie to y'all. I'm gonna pull my phone out right now and tell you.
Recents. What's the recents?
It's alright. We gotta do that sometimes.
That's some battle rap shit. I done seen a lot of niggas pull out their phones during the battle, so don't feel bad.
I had it's a playlist on. I was playing this playlist. The New York. New New York. Shout out to the New York playlist.
Title? That's Title or Apple?
It's on Apple.
Apple. I gotta get that playlist. The New York.
Okay, so I got some names that's like that we could throw in. Like they got the Chef G's.
Yeah,
they got the
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
Like,
those are the two.
What's people listen to on the way? Eli Frost.
I heard that name too.
He's alright. Who else they got out there? That's from New York. They got the Fabio. You know what I mean?
Fabio.
Course Pop, you know. So, yeah, this is a few people.
I ain't gonna lie. It's mad at them niggas, boy.
I'm telling you, it's coming.
And they be wildin'. They energy be on 1,000.
Super 1,000.
But you know what, though? For me, it's ill when I see, like, because to me, you got, like, the caliber. You spit.
I'm about to say.
You don't give me that, the New York vibe.
I feel like it's a long time coming for me. Mm-hmm. I think as an artist, I used to listen to music like one way. I forgot who, like one of my friends, like, yo, bro, like you listening to these niggas for bars and that's not what they here for. So I'm like, all right, I took a step back. But the first nigga that I really like started fucking with was Baby, cause he really be rapping for me. And then once I was able to digest that shit, like, all right, now I was starting to move around. Like I was starting to fuck with the Chef G's and the Sleepy Hollows and, you know, the young niggas for me. So it wasn't really always, I wasn't really always like this.
Okay.
But you know what I like, though? Because see how I said it, New York, to me, that's like Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't really enough other niggas from anywhere else.
Yeah.
So now we got Big Queens. That's why I call our new wave out here.
Got the Big Queens wave.
How it feels to be, because I feel like you one of the leaders of the Big Queens movement as far as the top artists coming out this borough over the last 2-3 years. That's putting in work to get to that next level.
Definitely.
So how you feel like, you know what I mean, get to that spot?
I still think
you feel like you are that?
I feel like I'm the best nigga in Queens.
Okay. I like that. Yeah.
But I feel like I'm like that because I really put in the work. Like I'm not just saying that because I'm nice, which I am, but niggas don't do what I do. Nobody. For me, so I do. I think I do everything.
You know, I seen you was one of the first dudes to do it when niggas started, as far as marketing themselves, doing the Friday freestyles and all that.
Okay, yeah.
But not as in just freestyles. You put out visuals.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about that.
Most of
Yo,
them.
because I ain't going front.
I like the female one.
Like 2018, I would say, right? 2018, you was like going heavy with the visuals. And all that.
The 1 minute
It was
video.
anticipated.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Work on
Friday,
work
8
on
a.m.,
Wednesdays
you know
was
what's
fire. Like the Queen joint, fire. When we was in the hood,
I ain't gonna lie.
fire.
We went through hell to get that shit done, man. Just like literally, we probably shot that shit like 7 different days. Just running down on niggas like, oh, where you at? All right, my son Boss was out here for like 2 days. He like, yo, I'm out here. Where you need me at? I'm like, I'm coming to your crib. Like, where you at?
Coming to you, yeah. I like that. I like
Nigel,
that.
same thing. Ran down on him. He like, yo, I'm getting a cut right now. I bet pulling up. For me, so shout out to everybody that was involved with that. That was love.
Yeah, your visuals.
How many you did? Like you did like
I did 37 Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Straight.
Fire
shit.
Yeah, free verses. I might have to run some of them shits back.
You have to. You got to. That's content. That's like a rerun of Martin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do that. That's like, you know what I'm saying? To remind niggas, because some people didn't see it. Like the way Instagram changes every 2 months. You never know who's seen on your algorithms. Everybody algorithms different. Could go by what you like. That's why nigga talking about, oh, you pass too much shit you hate. Nah, nigga, because I don't want that bullshit popping up on my shit with niggas.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But damn, what I'm about to say?
But nah, what I was gonna say, fucking the mall run. See, I had threw that on the
I didn't come up with that myself.
Word?
Yeah, that was like a group effort.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yo, because I was thinking you were gonna do more, like you was gonna do another series.
I ain't gonna lie, I was. You know what I mean? But the situation didn't really work out with my management, and they was kind of like a big part of that. That how we was putting that together and all of that. And I tried to continue it. I mean, I was going like, you know, pay for the beat from the producer that did it and all of that. But it was crazy because I was really finna just keep doing that shit. And then at the right when I was about to buy the beat, I had shot some other shit with my guy One Take, and it was supposed to be like on some throwaway shit. And then when he sent me the clip, I don't know if y'all people, it was a clip that I posted today where I'm basically hacking a car with my phone, and that was supposed to be on some like a visualizer. When he sent me that shit, I'm like, yo, bro, like we can't just like throw this out. Like I gotta put some content, some music. Like the verses gotta match what's going on. So I shelved it. I mean, I shelved More Run because I wanted to put my energy towards that, and I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna spend X amount of dollars on this beat, I might as well just put that towards this shit with some. I mean, I could work with a little budget now. I could do mad different shit. So that's kind of what happened with it.
And then, you know what's dope about it? Because that could be a series. Like that could have been like a
that was the plan, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, we probably shot like 2 more videos for season 2. I did 4 more tracks and we got 2 videos done, and then everything fell through. But I got one of the videos. I mean, shout out to Shatik. Shatik got the videos. He acting like he don't got the other one. To me, but
Queens nigga.
It took that nigga forever to send me the 5th one. I mean, I'm thinking about just dropping that shit and just tell y'all niggas, go ahead. Like, you get the rest when it come, but it might not never come. But fuck it.
Fuck it. Another thing I want to ask you too, man. Like the way how you come up with your like you dropped a lot of EPs.
Yeah.
Like, what's the plan? Like, because that's I like that. I like that about you. You give me a good,
less is more.
Yeah, you give me a good like 6, 7, 4 even.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that like that's how do you come up with that? Is that something that you come up with, or that's something that you come with your team?
In the beginning, I got a bunch of mentors that they just wanted me to drop singles, and I always used to think like when they say that they wanted me to drop like, you know, club shit, shit like that, and I feel like I'm like a project artist.
Yes.
Like I'm a body of work nigga, for me. So I came to a compromise. Like, I want to put out projects, but I'll just make them 3 or 4 songs. so it could appease everybody. Like, all right, you ain't. But I got so much music that I be hoarding, so it don't even matter. Like I could drop another tape right now.
Yeah,
I believe it.
For me, so it's like
that's a good problem.
For me, so it was really just me trying to compromise with my team on what we should do. Know what I mean, but now that they seeing how I work, like they cool with me. Just I could drop the bodies of work. Know what I mean, but I think my biggest thing now is I need to put together better marketing. So that was something that I made sure to do with this with Only Love When the Score's Tied. I sat down. Work. Yeah, I sat down with shout out to Janae too, the Beyonce of marketing. I mean, she basically just put it all down on a piece of paper for me, and she was like, pick what you want to do, and I'm like, I want to do X, Y, and Z, and then she just stayed on me. I mean, and it was ill because I feel like now, like doing that, I used to be like worried about having content to post around the tape, but being like how she just gave me the blueprint, I still got mad shit I ain't even put out yet. For me, so I got a video. I mean, I got a little content piece, some little funny skit I did. I mean, I got a bunch of behind the scenes footage. I mean, all that is due to her just making me aware of shit that I need to be doing or have done. I mean, for the sake of content.
You know, another thing that you dropped too, not too long ago that I like that you put out is the EP. The last one, what's it called?
When you black every day.
When you black every day.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with that? Because you came out with that, was that earlier this year?
That was later. That was the project before this last one.
This last one, right?
Yeah.
That was earlier this year.
That was like July.
Okay. And I hit you up too because I was like, yo, that Dr. Everybody.
Yeah. That's
fire.
Bro, I be feeling like I'm everybody's doctor, bro. Like I don't know what it is. Like some of it be me. I just feel like I could help people like I mean get through they bullshit.
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
All right, that's why. I'm gonna say I'm a Cancer too. And everybody, I don't know why everybody is like I'm strangers.
Yeah, yo,
yeah.
boy.
Yo, I got some. I know you got some stories.
I get that,
boy.
I get that too. I'm a Virgo, but I get that too. I do.
Yo,
I do.
son,
I'll be in the spot and just out of nowhere.
Strangers, bro. Strangers.
I get picked out to walk past everybody and you pick me out with everybody.
Boy, on my son, like no lie, like a month ago, I'm leaving my man crib. I'm walking to my car, and his neighbor, like, she was like, excuse me. I'm like, oh, look at her. She looked at. I ain't gonna lie, she looked twisted. Like she was going through it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck.
You already know.
And she like, yo, she's like, I see you all the time with your son. I just can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, yeah, like, I don't got nowhere to go. But I'm not going to tell you, no, you look like you need something, I mean?
Yeah.
And she just started talking to me, and she's like asking me, like, she's telling me the situation with her baby father, and I just had to be the counselor for that, you know what I mean? But it's really shit like that happens to me all the time, nigga. Literally, 2 weeks ago, I'm going in my mom's crib, and I hear somebody screaming for help. It's like 1 a.m, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So I'm walking to my mom. She's like, help. Hey, you, help. I'm like, what? So I look down the block, and I can't see what's going on because it's mad dark. So I'm like, fuck, again. Like, why is it always me as I'm walking down there? Do. I get there. It's my old neighbor. I think he got dementia. Or Alzheimer's, whichever one, whatever. He got some type of ailment, and he was trying to leave the crib. Son threw his walker down the steps.
Damn.
I pick up the walker, and the lady's like, the homemade is standing in front of the door, like, yo, like I just want to get him back in the house, and he's like, yo, I gotta go to the doctor, like they bit my leg. Damn. And I'm like, yo, he's like, the doctor, yeah, he's like, the doctor's right around the corner. I'm like, nah, it's not. I'm like, yo, you remember me? He looked at me. He like, yeah. It's like, I helped you off the bike. Like when I was mad little, I bust my ass right in front of his crib. My shoelace got tied.
He remember that.
Mad long ago, bro. So I'm like, all right, like, yeah. So, you know, I'm like, I ain't here to, like, we got to go back inside. Like, you not cold? We stood out there for like 15 minutes, bro. I'm trying to get him to go back in the crib. In the back of my mind, I'm just like, yo, this is like everyday life for me. Like,
how it be. That's how it be.
Facts.
Yo, Fly, man. Yo, so we had we had talked. You said that you from the north side, representing the north side.
Yeah.
I thought South, your Artie, I thought he was from South side. I don't know why. I thought he was from the hood. I thought he was from the hood. So, but look, you from the north side. But before you got here, we was talking about, you know, like the legends and from the north and all that, because north side got a lot of stardom out there.
Yeah.
So, who would you say that's from the north side that you know that was popular or that you influenced you coming up?
From the north, definitely LL, I would say. I mean, I can't even tell you who else. Not to be disrespectful, but like the older niggas behind me, like I didn't really tap into until it was like later along down the line.
That's two to me generations, because before us is the golden era, but then there's an era before that with Run DMC and all
Run
that.
DMC and all them. Like it was cool. Like I had to study them, of course. I mean, but it was I like their flair.
Okay,
Like,
I see what you're
like
saying.
them niggas,
Like
you know,
that aura, yeah.
they
I
could
know what
clear
you
some
mean.
clear
Clear
nigga
shit,
shit.
yeah. I know
Like
what you mean.
for me, it was more of that than the music.
Okay.
I be feeling like niggas is just like you just gotta have that for me, and that was really what stood out to me more than anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was and nothing. Damn. So we had a debate. The last episode with Hobbs. I do LL and with Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
You said LL's your favorite. Now, let me ask you something. Man. Now, you said LL, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's your favorite. Take the bias away. Snoop Dogg. Who is more world known, Snoop or LL Cool J today?
Today is Snoop.
Thank you.
You gotta go with Snoop.
But you know what?
LL don't even do he be on the gram? He don't do none of that.
Like, he on TV every day.
I was trying.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I was by myself.
I don't watch TV, bro.
CSI,
See,
all
look,
what shit that your grandmother watched, and they
Right.
know, and they grandmother
They know.
And they know
That's
from back in the
Todd.
day.
That's Todd. Yeah, nah.
Please,
Nigga,
the
these
fucking
shit,
sex symbol. You crazy?
these young niggas not out here watching TV, man.
I'm
they
trying
on the
to.
gram.
I'm trying to tell them Snoop
They
is
throwing,
liable
they
to
throwing
do.
the Snoop.
Yeah.
The Snoop meme up with,
You,
the head.
your kid,
Yeah.
your moms, everybody knows Snoop
I
today.
know LL too though.
But his kid don't know LL today. If he put LL in front, I
Yo,
bet you his kid knows
I ain't
Snoop
gonna hold
before
you
LL.
for the sake of conversation. My kid don't know Snoop either.
Damn.
Not gonna do
All
that,
right.
nigga.
Damn, I gotta do. All right. Shout out to LL, man. But shout out to both of them.
Yeah.
But I threw that in there because I was the only one in the room that day. Everybody's like, nah, it's LL. And I'm like, nah,
Tell
it's
you, LL
Snoop.
was in the 80s, bro. You know how big LL was, man?
I know.
He was probably going
I
crazy.
know.
Not counting, he had hits in the 80s, 90s, and 2000. He had hits in 3 decades, different decades.
Nah, he definitely legendary.
That's
He is.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that away, and that's why I compared them two because they both big.
So you gotta give him 10 more years ahead of Snoop. You know what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
Man.
Not 10, but maybe 5 to 7 on some Jordan before I make the playoff shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man. Nah, man. But yo, Fly. So you dropped your last joint. What's it called again?
It's
Only Loves When the Score is Tied. That's. Now the concept behind that, I seen that you was building up. You had like a lot of pictures like Kobe
Yeah.
and Jordan.
Well, the title, It's Only Love When the Score is Tied, is a bar from Free Chop.
From Free Chop, yeah. I like that EP by the way that you
Yeah.
dropped. That's one of my favorite ones.
Good looking. So it's a play on tennis. I mean, so in tennis when you have zero, you got love. They call it love. For me, so it was only right that I felt like if I'm gonna do like a marketing scheme, I mean it should be geared towards sports. Ideally, I wanted to keep it around tennis, but I really don't know shit about tennis. So we just did sports in general, and we just threw a little tennis in there. You know what I mean? So that's really where like the theme for the marketing came from.
Okay. And do you always pick your themes from how you do things? Because the way I like how you said, I just fuck with how you just do things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I be feeling like shit just be happening. Like when you black every day, just happen.
Okay.
For me, it wasn't. I got one project where I sat down and I'm like, yo, this is what I want to do, from the title to the songs, and that's some shit that I'm trying to get done. I shot a short film to it. It's called The Mixers Watching, and what I did was I sat down with a producer. Shout out my guy Fahrenheit, and we remade like 10 beats from Volume 1, Volume 2, and The Streets Is Watching.
That's dope.
Yeah,
oh man.
And we did that shit piece by piece, and then I shot a short film for it. And
okay.
Shout out to Shatik again.
I see what you're doing here.
Yeah.
So is it like are you doing your own Streets Is Watching type or? Without giving it, you don't want to give it.
I don't give a fuck about that. But I'm really just sitting back looking at it like I'm really like obsessed with Jay-Z, boy. Like,
oh boy, fucking guy. Yo, listen, he don't like hoes.
I never say I ain't like.
Yo,
hoes.
you don't like.
Who your favorite rapper?
Banks and Fifth.
Okay. You saying that because of Audie here?
Nah.
Yo, he never. And I was gonna tell him after the show, but he never met. All right, but yo. He's definitely Banks and Fifth all day.
Yo, I got a story about Banks. I hope Banks hear this. Matter of fact, make sure Banks hear this.
He gonna hear this. Nah, he's definitely gonna hear this.
So he one time he had a fight party at his crib, and I went there. It was me, Ryan, Audie. You was with us, right? Yeah. We went there.
Was I there? Huh? Was I there? I was there because he had a couple fight parties.
It was the one where Mayweather knocks him out when his hands.
I think I was there. Tell a story. Wait, hold on. What's the story?
Anyway, nigga, we in the basement in the studio. We had the studio shit, and we playing 2K. And we was talking big shit from one night. One night we was on the 6-0. I'm like, yeah, I'm nice in that shit. He like, all right, nigga. So we pull up, and we playing 500 a game. And we played 3 games, and I smoked him every game. Right? And I'm smoking him. Did I double him? I don't remember, but I know it was convincing wins, and I was playing like the Knicks. This is when they
he had a scarf team.
This when he had the Lakers.
Oh yeah, he was sick.
He had the Lakers. He picked the Heat. This is when Braun was on the Heat.
Oh nah.
For me, I was getting him out of here. I had the Knicks every time, nigga. Melo and Stoudemire.
That's crazy. The Knicks had. That's crazy.
Right, go crazy.
That Knicks team was super fire.
And Rod was talking shit to him, right? And this is my favorite part of the whole night. Shout out my brother Dollar. Dollar, like, he just talking shit the whole night. And Banks turned to him. He like, yo, Rod. He like, yo, I perform in Dubai in front of like 70,000 people. Like, what you doing? It's not bothering me. And Rod's like, all right. That nigga just got louder. He just got louder. I was in there kicking that nigga ass, man. And he denying it till this day.
And it's crazy, man. Yo, he talk big shit on 2K too.
Oh yeah,
2K, I'm like a ringer. Niggas call your things niggas out. Bro. All
right. So we gotta get one. What you playing
on P5?
Oh yeah, it's lit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got a victim waiting for me tonight. Talk about he want to play for some money. Like, all right.
I only play for money.
All right, yeah. All right, man. We gonna
this guy be talking big shit.
Yeah.
I don't really get into all the games like that. But
I'm a game.
You done see me clean the old crib out. The 10 niggas.
He did. Like, I ain't gonna front.
Nigga, it's been times where I ain't have no money in my pocket and I go to my son crib.
That shit
y'all playing for money?
That was before Mother's Day. That shit saved me.
Dub. Now you gotta pay double, nigga. I bet. Niggas wouldn't play me. Niggas don't play me no more. My friends don't play me in 2K.
Nah, we got to set something up, man. We got to set something up.
Fact. Yeah, all right, I'm a live stream and put him on the Summer Jam screen.
Yeah, we got to see that. Talk big shit.
I'm 47th in the world right now. So.
Hey, nigga, you want greatest of all time? Cause it's 3 niggas in there.
The nigga said I'm 47th in the world though.
Overall. I mean, 2 niggas ain't got this PS5. I'm blessed. I'm happy blessed.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I be playing a bunch of kids on that shit because these niggas all be quitting, bro. I can't even advance in the.
And that shit pisses me off because I got like 10 games when niggas quit and they don't fucking count the shit.
They not counting it.
I'm like, what the fuck?
They not counting the
goofy shit.
Nah, we setting y'all up, man. We setting that up, man. Cause that's what I like to see. I like to see niggas I know get it in for money. Yeah.
Well, I seen you was doing some work with J. Cole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that I had got invited to the Revenge of the Dreamer session. I was really on some fly on the wall shit and the shit with him. I mean, but I recorded a few tracks, but maybe they might see the light of day.
Did it come from your popularity from the freestyles and they hit you up, or how was that finesse?
It's niggas in there that I fuck with, man, but they they see me working for me, so they just gave me a shot, and I was able to pull up, and I mean that's what it was.
Was he the only New York dude?
Was I? I might have been. Was Mike? Mike was out there. I don't know. I was only out there for 2 days, so I couldn't even really.
So you seen who was all them records? Cause it was a compilation that came out after that. So you seen them records getting done and shit like that.
Yeah, but I didn't really get to get in the thick of it, and that was right around the time I was just in the studio with Ross too. So that would have been fire if I could. If I'd have got in that day when he was there, I'm like, I'd have been lit.
That was around the same time,
right?
Yeah.
I feel like you was better than a lot of them dudes.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know that
Not
shit.
to be like, you know what I mean?
Nah, you don't. It's a fact. You know what I mean, but when you don't got that blue check, I mean, some niggas they not really into that. Like, like, oh, who you? Oh, all right, look you up. Like, oh, all right. They won't even listen to your shit. They just go like, oh,
yeah. What's the data?
That's honestly, and I'm gonna keep it a band. That's he opened me up to that because I didn't listen. I remember like when we started or when my vision, I had like to talk just about main shit, mainstream. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
underground's the new mainstream.
And you gotta understand, it's crazy. Luckily, I got in before it became mainstream. But even like people like I stumbled across people like you. People like Cello, people like Joe, you know what I mean?
Cello just dropped a project too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I found y'all guys. Yeah, and I'm like, damn, I didn't even know. Yeah, these niggas are nice. And then look, come to think about it, even the influence. You said like you Jay-Z, I could tell. I was listening, I'm like, yo, I hear Jay and Fab.
Yeah.
Definitely hear that in you all day. And those are good, those are influences because I fuck with them too. Yeah. And especially I'm a big host there too. So I fuck with you. You know what I mean? And so off the rip, you know what I mean? So it's ill when you go and you open up your ears and your horizons and you get to see, you know, there's people out there that really can spit and that is, you know, there's niggas that's underground that's better than the mainstream. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here thinking like, damn, music is dead. You know what I'm saying? At the point, I was like, shit out.
You know who niggas that I be tapping in with? And I be seeing like they underground, but I mean they make money off music. It's niggas like Smoke Dizza.
Fucking Smoke. That's my nigga.
Even Aldo. I met Aldo recently.
I fuck with Aldo too.
To me, there's one more nigga I wanted to say too. Currency.
Oh yeah,
now, hold on. I didn't want to say it because I didn't think you'd go there, but is Spitter kind of an influence of like the way how you do like the EPs? Cause like Spitter do his EPs like you too. That's why I was like, yo, that's ill.
I ain't gonna lie. I just follow him because I think he's a dope. I think he's a dope artist.
And he set the formula.
Cause yo, Spitter never stops.
Yeah,
he always dropping. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he just dropped like 3 EPs with Harry Fraud, like back to back.
That's the type of time I want to get on. I mean,
but I feel you are on that time. So that's why I was like, yo, did you? Like, I mean, that's why it's ill that you said that. I would have never thought that. But I
ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my niggas Focus. He from Queens too. Y'all should get with him too. And my guy Shikani.
Oh yeah, we got Shikani. Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, them two niggas really show me like how to like monetize off my music.
Right.
As far as like whether it be merch or whatever.
Press ups.
Feel me? So I think really like I just did a run of hoodies. Know what I mean? And it went really well. I did shirts a few months ago, and I was kind of like nervous about it because I ain't, you know, I'm sensitive about my shit. I'm an artist, so I ain't want to like drop no duds. But that shit is really just like trial and error. But them two niggas specifically like showed me like, yo, Focus like, yo, you get 100 comments on the video, bro. You could get 50 people to buy something from you.
Facts.
For me. And my son, Shikani, he doing that shit every week.
Yo, Shikani drop. He's his own. Shikani's his own model.
Yeah. Like, so I'm like, yo, the nigga be texting me. I'm like, yo, bro, like, update it. I was like,
shout out to Shikani.
I don't have no more paper right now. Like, I just caught 3 pieces. Like, yo, this is inspiring for me. So, them two niggas really showed me how to, like, I mean, how to be able to support myself before the support really come. Right. And I'm really on some shit right now. Yeah. Like I'm about to do another run of merch. I mean, and that merch is I'm gonna raffle some shit off with that merch. Okay. I mean, and ideally, I want to be able to do my own shows. I mean, my brothers make clothes, and I mean, The dollar leadership. I mean, my bro got the sucker free shit. I mean, I want to do shit with my niggas to where like, alright, nigga, we go to all of these shows and they be selling merch like, nah, like, let's get a collab going.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna do my own shit and we break bread. I mean, so that's the type of time when this shit open back up. I'm about to take it up another level. Like, niggas don't have no idea. Yeah. For me, so. Again, shout out to Shikani and shout out to Focus. Like I wanna give them niggas all the credit in the world.
Shout out to Focus, shout out to Shikani. Shikani, my nigga. Yo.
Really just putting me on the game because a lot of niggas don't do that.
Yeah. A lot of niggas be trying to hide the sauce. That's a fact.
And yo, so another thing, man, we could just jump all over around. Now you say Hov is getting inspired by Hov. Now, do you feel Hov is average? The average rapper?
Oh, that's what you feel?
No, I don't see that. Don't do that. Don't do it. I would never say that.
But what the fuck? Yo, you was just here last week. Yo,
let me tell you. People, let me rephrase what I said.
If you fuck with us, please pull.
Let me rephrase what I said.
Hit us in the comments.
I never said it was average. But what I said was, because I lived in different places down south. They think that. Jay-Z, I mean, they like, man, fuck Jay-Z. They don't know, like, that's not our daddy.
It's too many words for them.
Like, Boosie's they Jay-Z. Like,
that's cool.
That's what I was saying. Like, you can't, I realized New York's so big that we think that everywhere else, we think that we think. And that shit is far from the truth.
Yo, you wanna know it's crazy?
It's so far.
Nah, one of my wildest experiences when I was living in LA, right? I got locked up out there, and I was in the county, and like, you know, when we talk about Game and 50, we think Game got his ass kicked.
Right.
Them niggas out there, oh yeah, 50. The Game did this. I'm like, yo, y'all really think that?
They jacking that?
They jacking the Game 100. He be outside too. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. The Game be outside, bro. He be outside. I used to live in. I lived in North Hollywood. I lived in North Hollywood. It's a 24-hour fitness, like around the block from my crib. He was in there, nigga. There be mad niggas in there, but he was in there. Like, he used to come with his little Asian engineer nigga, and he had that nigga record. And he would stop the game to like look at the highlights. Like, yo, boy, you didn't even do nothing. So I'm like, slow down, my nigga.
That's funny.
You about to say,
he swear he could play some ball. I remember
that he go. He go hoop, but it's like, alright, my nigga, like
that nigga like 6 fucking.
That's
built.
He big, but he still like you gotta play D, nigga. Yeah. You gonna get cooked on this other end too. Like, I seen she played in the Drew League and somebody made him full for me. So it's like, alright, like.
I was like, we New York niggas, we the best in ball in the world.
You don't care about that.
You used to play ball? Because Queen shit, niggas play ball coming up.
I used to play ball. Okay. I used to play ball heavy, nigga. When we was out there, we was talking
parks and all that?
Big shit. Parks. Africa Park.
All that.
That was my son. My son Sticks used to run Africa Park.
Shout out to Sticks.
Shout out to Sticks. My son got the pee off a hangover night. We was out drinking one night, and the next morning he's like, "Yo, I gotta get back to Africa." Nigga won the MVP over a hangover.
That's
nigga.
Crazy.
Fuck what Mike talk about.
That's crazy.
Queens niggas is crazy.
You got so much history, man.
You got a lot of history.
Man, ages. I ain't gonna lie, son. I just wish everybody could just come together, son.
And I was
gonna say that.
Cause I feel like also, as far as our age group need to get together, I feel like it's like not a far gap, but it's like somebody got to bridge the gap. Like,
that never happens over here.
Like it's like because other places they do that, but in Queens especially,
why is it like that in Queens?
There's never no torches passed, nothing like that. Like,
yo, my man gave me one of the it was an in-depth explanation for that, and he put it like this. He was like, there ain't no structure in Queens. He was like. I mean, you could go to a lot of parts in Queens and, you know, what he was saying. He was saying like if you from Queens and you fell off, you could go to your grandmother's crib, you could go to your mom's crib, you could go to a friend crib. It's like if you from any of these other boroughs where it's like heavily like it's some real hood shit. Yeah. Some of them niggas, that's all they got is wherever they at.
Right.
So what he was saying was like, so when you got shit like that, it's really more structure because everybody be on the same accord. So when one big homie come to another hood of another big homie hood, and he like, yo, this the little nigga that's lit right now. Like we all got to get behind him.
Right.
I feel like that's that's kind of what happens. Like everybody just gets behind him. Yeah. But he like, yo, when you from Queens, everybody always got somebody to fall back on, or everybody feel like they got their own money, or everybody just feel like something. To me, and I'll be feeling like, well, to what he was saying, I kind of agree with him. Like that's where the divide happened, because I'll be feeling like everybody be feeling like they the man. And everybody's not the man.
Not at all.
For me, so nobody want to play their position. Like even like I got niggas like that I be around. Like niggas won't want to do me a favor because they feel like they supposed to be iller than me, and it's like, yo, boy, but like I'm the talent. Like just do this.
And they shouldn't be favor for a favor. You should be saying, I want the best for you, and you want the best for me.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But everybody don't think like that. So
yeah, that's a fact.
And that's the reality of the world that we live in, man. And that should be so frustrating to me, because I feel like
that's New York, bro. I'm telling you, because you could be doing the same thing you're doing in North Carolina, right? Or even Detroit. Like you will be on already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real shit, because they see that, they go off the base of the talent. Over here, they don't go off the base of the talent. They look at everything else. Oh, he fuck with them niggas? Nah, I don't fuck with that.
Right?
Niggas.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't a part of that culture. For me, but it had nothing to do with music. It was just on the sense like oh, you fucking with them niggas? Nah, my niggas don't fuck with them niggas. So I'm good.
And it's crazy how we brought up and we took that mentality on.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wish I never had that mentality, bro. Because I done stood beside some niggas, me feeling like I'm being like the solid friend. Like, oh, them niggas did what? Alright, yeah, we not jacking them. And I felt like I missed out on so many relationships.
Me too. Oh yeah, me too.
Just trying to be the loyal friend, my nigga. And that shit always came back to punch me in the face, like, you idiot.
Yep.
For me,
because the ones you was loyal to, look where they at.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't get far though.
Right?
Yeah.
You right.
They don't get far.
Right. Yo, Bill Fly, before we get out of here, right? This question is, did you have something to ask?
Yeah, I wanted to ask like that name. How you came up with that name?
Fly. TGIFly was the name of my second mixtape. Y'all might never be able to find that shit. It was on that Piff. It's called Thank God I'm Fly. And I had changed my name to TGIFly to promote the tape. It was originally Fly, I mean, but that was some shit I picked up from high school. My son VI, that nigga just started calling me, yo, Fly Boy. Everybody else just started calling me Fly. So that's where that came from. But I had to switch it to TGIFly recently, like probably like in 2018. I changed it to TGIFly because it was 30,000 flies on the internet, bro. So my music was getting mixed in with mad other niggas. So my manager at the time was just like, yo, like we gonna have to go with TGIFly. And I'm like, what? For me, so I don't.
But it's fly though. I like that.
It's cool.
And I like what it stands for. So that's dope.
Yeah, I mean, but I just hate when niggas think my name is like TG. Like they call me like, yo, TGI. Like, yo, what? Like, yo, just call me Fly. I'm on for TGI Fly. Like, yo, boy.
Spin that. That's a great marketing tool right there.
Nah, I'm gonna figure it out. Figure it out.
You definitely can spin that.
Definitely can spin that. But before we go, I always ask everybody, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see myself somewhere warm. I mean, running my company. I mean, Luxury Tech Sound. I mean, if I ain't rapping, I'm doing something productive. But like, I'm not trying to pigeonhole myself. Like, I want to get into the business to become a business. For me, I'm not gonna put all my eggs in just rap, because, like I said, I direct. For me, I engineer. For me, I do mad shit. So it's like I'm tired of trying to put myself in a box. But in 5 years, I need to be somewhere. I mean, chipped up, family good, friends good. I mean, phone blinking. Can't put it down. For me, I just want to be busy.
I got it.
Just want to be busy in 5 years.
And you know what's crazy? Yo, I forgot. We have a new segment. Before we go, I want to try this segment with you, because you're a rapper. And it's 10 questions.
All right.
Right? So are we gonna give them a time limit, or are we just gonna do just 10 questions?
30 seconds.
30 seconds? All right, bet. So, first one. What's more important, the clout or the creative process?
Creative process.
All right, next question. What's more important, the hooks or the verses?
The hooks.
What's more important, the intro or the outro?
The intro.
What's more important, the bars or the melodies?
The melodies.
What's more important, the engineer or the producer?
Ooh, I'm gonna go. See that's I don't like that question. 'Cause you can have the good engineer, but if the producer's not good, then it don't work, and vice versa, it don't work. So y'all gotta get rid of that question.
I would come up and say, if you had a chance to go platinum with one song, who would you feature, Kendrick or Drake?
It's gonna go platinum either way.
You gotta pick one.
Alright. I'm gonna go with Kendrick.
If you had a chance to go
with Drake though.
If you had a chance to go on a date, who would it be, Kim K or Beyonce?
My girl.
I already know.
How
You
big?
ain't even gotta say. Who makes better drug music, Future or Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
All right, for the last one. Who's more delusional, Bow Wow or Soulja Boy? You can say both.
Soulja Boy not delusional.
Y'all about to say.
I don't
think
and neither is Bow Wow. He
Nah.
just closed a deal. He about to bring 106 and Park back. So
Nah,
I don't know.
he had a couple of delusional
Yeah,
moments.
Bow Wow be tripping, but I feel like he be doing that for clicks, bro. These niggas know how this shit work. You think he knew them niggas? These niggas.
Now, what's the name? Not delusional.
What's
man?
the video he did where he's like,
Shout out to Official Hard Body, man. Thanks for helping me with those questions, man. Shout
I
out
gotta
to
get
him,
rid
man.
of the engineer question. Get rid of the engineer question.
Soulja Boy don't get enough credit to me, bro.
He don't. He be
don't
ahead of the curve,
he don't-
bro.
He started a whole wave. This is his wave. This is his time.
You
He
seen
created that.
you seen the interview with him and when he was on Breakfast Club?
Which one? He was like,
He was like,
Drake.
"Dude,
Oh, he was tripping.
kiss me through the phone." He was wilding like,
Nah,
like
real shit,
nah.
though.
Nah, Bow Wow be tripping, but I be feeling like them niggas be knowing what they doing, bro. Cause them niggas, I know y'all remember the video when he had the hood on. He's like, yo, they don't know that this is me. Them niggas wasn't giving a fuck
about him.
They wasn't giving a fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
But the shit went viral and
He's a
niggas,
child star, so it's like
yeah, like he
he's
could.
chasing that high. You know what I mean? That first high. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think he chasing. I just think he know how this shit work, bro. I think these niggas all know how this shit work because this shit is old. Like really, like looking at how like the industry is, that shit is a fucking facade, bro. That shit is
Super
all a
facade.
game. I don't even know what's real in that shit, bro.
Like,
It's a fact.
You don't even know what's real in that shit, for real.
But like I said, Fly, man, I really appreciate you for coming through, man, because honestly, like I said, I've been trying to get at you from like 2018. I ain't gonna front. We've been fucking with you over here, so
Appreciate y'all,
you know what I mean. That's like kind of a first too. Like it's anticipated for me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I really appreciate that, man, for you coming through.
you had
thanks
him on the
for having
playlist.
me.
You had him on the
We
playlist.
had you on the
The
playlist
first
too, the
playlist.
Queen's playlist I made, and the
Yeah.
first, and we had you on a couple other playlists too. So we really
Okay.
fuck with you. I made a couple
bet.
playlists. You reposted it. You probably don't remember. You got caught up in
Yeah.
stuff, but
I'm
you
not gonna
reposted
lie,
it.
bro. I be reposting so
Every
much shit,
whatever
bro.
you see, I know. Whenever you see the shout outs, you do show love. So
Yeah.
shout out to you.
Yeah, I wanted to ask too
Shout
before
out
we
to
go.
you too,
before
my
we
nigga
leave.
Artie too in the building.
Is there gonna be a Big Queens compilation tape coming or something like that? Y'all niggas need to get together. Or Kaya Baby, Cello, all of the fronts.
You gotta ask Audie.
Yeah, yo, Artie,
feel
get
like-
that together, Artie.
You gotta ask
Yeah, Artie.
Audie.
Artie's
why I
man,
feel-
yo, Artie,
but
get that
honestly,
together.
though, that's how I feel like that Brooklyn Jill really came apart because them niggas was together.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's mad niggas that say that shit to me, son. And
Yeah, it's-
I don't even think it's like
That's
it's
the only thing I do would benefit everybody.
niggas just be moving around, bro. Like the niggas that y'all would want to hear together. I be feeling like niggas just be moving around too much to really like sit down and lock in for me. So it's like a nigga like me, a nigga could hit me for a verse, and I might sit with that shit for a minute. For me, I might sit with it, but that's just my creative process, bro. Like if I don't catch a vibe with that shit, I don't want to send you something that I can't marry. For me, so I sit with it. I mean, so that if niggas never heard from me, that's my issue. But I know it's niggas. Some niggas be dealing with shit, bro, like life. For me, so.
Yo, fire. We might have to get the campaign going. I
got that's why I asked that, because it's gonna be clipped up.
Listen, it's gonna
we tag Cayenne.
Nobody put us on.
Bro,
we doing this.
Queens,
yo, we gonna
we got a lot. That could bridge the gap, because that could be records.
Cayenne was in the movie. Cayenne was in the movie. Shout out to Cayenne, man.
For real.
So
she did me a solid starring in my shit, man. That was my shorty in the film.
You got a lot of talent in fucking Queens. It just, I feel like all together, it'd be like Megatron. Y'all get that look.
Nah, that's a fact, man.
We wasn't fucking with these niggas in our own city.
But yo, we gonna hold that down because we don't want to give it out. Because we, you know what I mean? We
gotta be part of that. Speaking into, you know,
we gotta be part of that. We'll talk about this more off camera. We got the mayor here. We got my guy Artie here. So you're gonna set it up. Yo, this is Nobody Put Us On. This is what? This is episode 58. I'm Dutch Real P. Father God, but yo, my guy TGIFly, and shout out all your socials, shout out the album, shout out everything.
Everything is uniform, man. _ TGIFly, man. _ TGIFly. That's Twitter. That's Instagram. That's SoundCloud. No underscores, just TGIFly. And I mean, if you want to search me, I'm on all streaming platforms. Only Love When the Score's Tied is out right now. Shit, I was just scrolling on my iTunes and I seen that shit under new release. Ooh. I don't know how we did that. Feel me? But we right in there. Ahead. We with Meek. We with who else dropped some shit?
That's where you need to be. That's why you did. That's where you need to be.
On that shit. There's a couple niggas. I'm
in
like,
the room with where you supposed to be.
Yeah, I thought my shit was glitching. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Nah, it's
I had
real.
to ask a few niggas like, yo, y'all shit. Niggas like, oh nah, my shit say that too. So I'm like, all right, yeah, but Only Love When the Score's Tied is streaming now on all platforms. And I mean, I'm about to drop a video in a day or two. I'm about to drop some more merch in a week or two. And I mean, tap in. I'm doing raffles with the merch. I mean, I don't know what the fuck I'm giving away. I might give away some paper if I get my hands on a P5. I mean, I might do that, but I just want to show love to the niggas that fuck with me. You heard?
All right. And this Nobody Put Us On. We up out of here.
Big fucking Queens.